dear Grandpa. Greetings and kisses. How I wish to see you. I fear if you shall be grieved when you listen to the life experiences of my generation. My intention is not to make you sad, but only to share our life now, which is definitely linked to your generation. From the stories of my parents, descriptions, movies, and history books, I have gathered some information about the period you lived in. I am astonished to find how different the world was yours when compared with us, Grandpa. You had a very friendly environment, much different from ours. The air, water, rivers, and forest-clad mountains, village roads, children playing in open spaces, colorful harvest seasons, and connected local festivals, visit tourist and pilgrimage locations, boat races, and cultural events. Well, the memories of like events thrill me and excite me. Along with this, I have heard that something undesirable to begin to happen from your period itself. I think you will agree to that when you hear the rest. I am talking about the excessive and reckless exploitation of nature initiated by greed, the craze for riches, and the power of and a loose lifestyle from individuals, communities, corporations, and countries. But the majority were living in poverty and in human living conditions, against which it is heard that many warnings were made by the environmentalists, scientists, organizations, and people of goodwill. Greed began to succeed, and I understand climate change and consequent suffering started from your own period, Grandpa. Still, no conscious effort seemed to be made to correct this. Consequence, I live on a different planet now from yours. We are paying the price for the greed of our preceding generations. How? Through the air and water pollutions of a high degree, through the loss of human lives due to the vagaries of climate change, droughts, floods, too hot summers, deforestation, and a loss of biodiversity, loss of beautiful sceneries, destruction of the much admired coral habitats, ice melting or death of many continents of ice, the disappearances of coastal villages, and miseries of poor fishermen, farmers, and agricultural laborers. Concrete forests are on the rise with consequent heat. The carbon emission from fires, transport, burning of fossils, plastic, and so on is beyond imagination, thereby polluting land, water, and air. The condition of poor people is still miserable. We are affected by pandemics, skin diseases, lung and respiratory problems. Water shortage is acute. We feel as if we are perishing, Grandpa. Perhaps this is an SOS message, for we find it difficult to pull on. Yes, I wrote all this out of my misery, sorrow, and anxiety. But my parents have taught me perhaps a legacy from you to hope in the face of despair, and hence I have determined to cope with this state of affairs as far as possible. We children have united along with our teachers, school, church, government, organizations, local bodies, and all people of goodwill to combat this challenge. We have accepted this reality and more than ever a sense of unity and collaboration. A strong aspiration to survive has encircled us. We believe God will be with us. We pray for the whole humanity, the whole creation. When God is with us, we shall not fear, Grandpa. This is a comforting message which I learned from my parents, catechism classes, and participation in the liturgy. This is a family culture which must have its roots in you. I hope I have written a lot. I forgot myself when I was in your company. Kisses again. Love your little one, Matthew.